Die clown.
I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend.
Nah, we here to have fun. I ain't even gonna go on the other side, man.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the champs from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle win.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
Well, you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Cards are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
It's caught at the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Javonte Williams
with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl, and a long one at that.
And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Murray now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. This is complete to Holmes. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, it's Fields.
Oh, you can't drop that, man.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Tyler Beatty from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 21-0 our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Murray. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On first down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Justin Fields, 24 yards. And the Broncos continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they just look completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there.
And it's a fumble. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come.
Now Brown, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
What you say?
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he's going to be met about the 43. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
I got hit.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Fields. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Holmes. Touchdown, Broncos. From 21 yards away. And the Broncos are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point safely through. And the route is on here in this first half. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Whatever you want.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Get it out the way, man.
One tell me once, you know,
this is going to be my last game playing. So that's why I finished this. I'm buying the $50 version and
but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted. And
now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals.
No.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second
half.
There's
something
about that
23.
goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Yeah.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if there's some drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final game.
On second and a long way to go. Fields. And the pressure gets to him again. Julian Blackmon in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Carrying one out deep for Holmes here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The defense, they weren't fooled on that first round. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he will go down outside of the pocket.
Man, how fast is your guy?
Trying to get away, but could not.
How fast is your guy? God damn. I'm trying to run him and shit.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. He finds his man complete. That's Bryant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now a first down throw. Fields. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Damn, come on, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This shit over with.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together.
God damn.
Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a pitch out to Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now it's Fields. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back.
That's how you feel, Steve.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely. And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the option to give to Williams here. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fields going to take this himself. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Fields now to throw. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. The lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now,
I'm done.
I expect them to back off. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The Broncos kickoff unit out
Yeah,
there
can we
to kick
mutually
this one
agree?
away.
No. We mutually agree. It's 7 o'clock.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
When it's 7 o'clock, no, let me know.
Stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a
when it's 7 o'clock, just play it out.
Line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got today. They got to sit back and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. He goes 86 yards there on the touchdown run. And the Cardinals are able to claw one back.
McCann now for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. They didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, come on,
no
brother.
room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Oh,
Now
my
the
goodness.
Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is taken in by McBride. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
Oh, okay.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Corner blitz got home there. Pat Surtain, the one that dropped it. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is...
Yeah, that's what I said. I lost the rubber.
To the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Call that a very strong
Both times I lost the Super Bowl, I was 17-0. No, it's okay.
Throwing now is
I'm doing
Murray.
turbo.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
I lost to Rebel, and I lost to Vikings.
Do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I forgot to put it on
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Williams. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They didn't do him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Notice
broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the...
Gets through, and now an opening. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Over the middle, it's Holmes. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
Airing one out deep for Holmes here.
Oh, come on, Holmes, baby.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, my
goodness. That
goodness.
time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They run. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
On the option right is Fields.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, good luck, my boy.
And the Cards are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level of what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west, and it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that.
$50. So I want to make sure I do this right now.
Look in the record books.
Down to $50.
You'll see their
Leave me
picture. Your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
You're a dog, you're a dog, you're a dog,
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie.
My last upgrade, Jeremy Morris got to 90 overall. Congratulations, Jeremy Morris. It was a nice pickup. And goodbye, even though y'all extended my contract for 3 years anyway. Getting paid 5 mil for 3 years. Criminal. Alright, but no. Get out of here.
Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take a quarter meal, hella value. Take off the far flag, take off perception.
It's gonna be 54, right? No.
Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take
Somebody
off
bought
the
it.
decisions I have. Take off the fake deep, take off
54 11. There it is, 54. Oh, bitch. Oh, my goodness.
Take off the should know, take off the doje.
Verify my password. My password. Oh, God.
What do you have?
I forgot somebody tried to take my shit the other day.
You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you step in the whip. You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? The word in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you step in the what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us?
Hey, bitch. 55 days. Hey. It's 55 days. Yep. Alright, bought that bitch and now I can see this bitch burn, baby. Alright, this is my last podcast on, I said podcast, Jesus, last broadcast on Madden 20.